willing to go out there and stand beside that fire barrel. I ain't telling you put your lips on the bottle. That ain't your responsibility. That ain't what you're supposed to do. But you're supposed to be willing to stand in the midst of those that you have decided in your heart you better than. You are supposed to be willing to stand in the midst of those dirty places and testify and decree that God is still God. We done got too high and mighty. We don't want to get the Volvos or the white walls dirty on our Cadillac, so we don't drive in them places. We don't want to get the rim of our Stacey Adams dirty. But we point out the characteristic of Christ, the first thing that he was willing to do. Can you imagine in heaven when God is saying, when love is saying we got to do something to redeem mankind, and Christ said, I'll go. Send me, Father. Allow me to be your representative in the land so I can restore that which you have ordained for humanity. This is the characteristic of Christ. If we're going to give him we're going to give them what he gave us, we got to learn his characteristics and be willing to embrace them. Look at Christ in John chapter 4. Second character I want to point out to you this morning. Look at the character that he took to the woman at the well. See, what we have forgotten, family, as body and believers of the body of Christ, we have forgotten that. Look at Christ as he approaches this woman at the well. He asked her for something. And she was surprised that a man of his caliber would even speak to her. But Christ in his character, Christ in his godly character, he went to men. He went and he became a resource to them. He went searching for somebody to minister to. He went looking for somebody to share the goodness of God with. He went out searching. In every place he went, how many of us are searching? Everywhere you go, every day that you go on your job, how many of you are searching for somebody you can share the gospel with? How many of you are searching when you walk into the grocery store, when you go into the parking lot? How many of you are searching? He called us to be disciples. Look at his character. He goes to the woman at the well and he asks her for a drink of water. And Christ is man, he's a very peculiar character. He asks in a way that he knows that's going to trigger a response, an open-ended response to allow him to share. And he asks her for a drink, and she says, you in this place with no bucket and no way to drink. Christ says, well, you knew who I was. You'd be asking me for something. And she said, well, who are you then? He said, I can give you something that you'll never thirst again. Wow. She was blown away. She was like, what? Give me some of that water. I ain't ever going to be thirsty again. What are you saying, Reverend? What I'm trying to tell you, family, is, do you understand that we have in our possession that which the world, if they drink of it, they'll never thirst again? Why are we holding on to that? Why are we not sharing it with every Joe, everybody we come in contact with, that I got something that you need? You ain't ever going to be thirsty again, because this water that you drink, this well, if you drink from this well, make you whole again. If you drink from the spiritual fountain, it'll fill you till you want no more. Look at Christ's approach. Look at the approach. He goes there with intention on sharing something. There's so many of us that we come on Sunday, we sit here with our leg crossed, and that's all right, boy. We get our little pat, our little clap, and we satisfied. Let me tell you something, family. You can't be a part of the body of Christ and not be about the work of Christ.